Hi guys, this is Richard from the Stable Center, and today I will be covering XRP. Full disclosure, I do own XRP, but nothing I say in this video is financial advice. Anyway, today we'll start things off with more XRP stablecoin adoption. So Ripple just made a major move. They have officially tapped BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank and a global custodian managing over $53 trillion in assets to safeguard reserves for their new stablecoin, RLUSD. RLUSD is designed as an enterprise-grade US dollar pegged stablecoin backed one-to-one by cash and short-term US treasuries. Under a NYDFS trust charter, its reserves are fully segregated and audited, making it a strong candidate for corporate and institutional adoption. By partnering with BNY Mellon, Ripple gained access to top-tier custody infrastructure and transaction banking services like streamlining reserve management, conversions, and cross-border settlements. This alignment reinforces trust amongst institutions and resonates with growing interest in regulated digital assets. The market reacted positively as well. XRP saw a noticeable uptick on the news, signaling investor confidence. Even though RLUSD operates separately, the move boosts Ripple's overall credibility. Also, RLUSD has hit a big milestone. It now boasts over $500 million in circulating supply just 7 months after launch. That rapid growth isn't just numbers, it signals real momentum. Enterprises are clearly interested in a regulated, trust backed digital dollar. And with BNY Mellon anchoring RLUSD reserves, confidence in the project only grows stronger. So, what does this all mean? This launch fast track places Ripple at the forefront of the stablecoin game, positioning their token as a serious option for corporate payments, treasury operations, and international transfers. RLUSD isn't just growing, it's staking a claim in the institutional digital asset space. So the takeaway is that basically that half a billion in circulation in under a year is a clear call to attention for enterprises and regulators alike. Ripple's strategy is paying off, and RLUSD is quickly transforming from experiment to a mainstream contender. So let's start off the XRP analysis with some risk and regression analysis. I know it looks and sounds a bit complicated, but I'll try to make it easy to understand. So if you take a look at the right-hand side of your screen, you can see various risk level. The colder colors, like blue and green, represent times of low risk, which are the best times to purchase XRP. And the warmer colors, like orange and red, represent times of high risk, which are the worst times to purchase XRP. Today, XRP has a blue risk level of 0.19, which means that buying XRP today is still relatively low risk, not financial advice. The simple idea behind risk analysis is to basically purchase XRP in times of low risk and take profits in times of high risk. So let's take things one step further by adding the regression lines. So regression is really just a fancy word used by mathematicians to say lines of best fit. The best times to purchase XRP is when XRP is trading near or under the green regression line, and the best times to sell XRP is when XRP is trading above the red regression line. If you follow my cursor, if the crypto sector tops out in November and December like previous market cycles, we are potentially looking at a $27 XRP for this bull market. Also, notice that the 2017 and 2021 bull market tops for XRP printed orange and risk levels respectively. In 2017, XRP printed an orange risk level when the price was at $3.38, and in 2021, XRP printed a red risk level when the price of XRP was at $1.84. So next time XRP prints an orange or red risk level, we will know to take profits and exit our XRP positions. A quick disclaimer, all mathematical models are built off of historical price data, and we all know that historical price data cannot be solely used to predict future price action. Okay, so moving over to TradingView, let me pull off the Wyckoff schematic. So finally, XRP is breaking out of intermediate Wyckoff reaccumulation. This is something we discussed in the last XRP video. On the top of your screen is a screenshot of Acclaim Entertainment stock back in 1992. In Wyckoff reaccumulation, just like a regular accumulation, there are 5 phases: phases A, B, C, D, and E. Right now, I believe XRP is trading in phase D of Wyckoff reaccumulation. Last time I covered XRP, I said XRP was trading in phase C, and since then, during the Israel-Iran conflict, XRP found support at the Wyckoff support level at around $1.90, a level I pointed out in the last XRP video, and XRP ended up forming a LPS, which stands for last point of supply. Remember from the last Chainlink video, LPSs are created by market makers, absorbing whatever XRP supply is left before the eventual breakout. This week, XRP finally formed a SOS, which stands for Sign of Strength, pushing above the white supply trend line. As for the short term, XRP is currently slamming right into the Wyckoff resistance level located at around $2.90, which is why price has cooled off a little bit over the past 48 hours. Hold up, let me take a trend-based fib extension really quickly so I can give you guys some better short-term analysis. Okay, so if XRP continues to push to the upside, watch for the next resistance level to be located at the white 1-to-1 trend-based fib extension located at around $3.14. Overall, I don't really care much for short-term price action because everyone and their mother knows that XRP is going to break out to new all-time highs over the next few weeks and months. All you short-term leverage traders would honestly make a lot more money just holding spot and doing nothing instead of stressing out over micro time frame price action with a very low win rate. Okay, so let's pull out the Elliott Wave count really quickly. So very similar to Chainlink, XRP is missing waves 3, 4, and 5 in green to complete the bull market. There are 2 ways to measure the target of a wave 5, which should be the bull market top for XRP. The first is taking a 1.618 Fibonacci retracement of wave 4, which would give us a $5.39 XRP. The second method is taking a 0.618 to 0.786 trend-based fib extension, which would give us a $6.21 XRP to $8.97 XRP. Now, in the intermediate term, we can measure the target of a wave 3 in green by taking a 1.618 to 1.786 trend-based Fib extension, which would land XRP anywhere between $4.41 to $4.79. Okay, so that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.